Hello Virgo, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of May 2013. Now we will be covering your home and your family, your career and your goals. We'll also be looking at your finances, health and well-being and relationships during this period of time. In connection with your home and your family, I get a very strong sense of independence. Things need to be a little bit more reliable, a little bit more consistent, and you may be getting to a little bit where you're at the end of your tether with this situation. It's like you're kind of doing everything, but you're finding others aren't kind of complying, and this has a lot also to do with negotiations, or if you're going through a phase of just feeling like, you know, you would like to have that little bit more independence around the home, where this has either been financially or emotionally draining, then this could be the time where you just say, you know, I'm about to make these transitions and changes now, okay, rather than waiting on. I just kind of get this sense of, I'm not, you know, like not waiting for others to do this. I need to make this first step first, and by doing so you're going to find that you're a lot more self-empowered. You might have somebody just wanting to leave the nest, but they're expecting you to do all the hard work, and this could be where it's like you need to take your power back and go, no mate, you know, this is your chance. If you want to do that, that's all fine. You've got my emotional support, but you also got to put in some of that work as well. In connection with your career and your goals, beautiful lucky vibration sitting around here. You've got the star sitting up in this month, and that means that anything that you have really been wanting, wishing, desiring, hoping for in connection with your careers and goals is definitely going to fall into place. So this is a very fabulous or very fortunate vibration. Now you may also find that because you've had a lot of faith that if you stuck to this, okay, that it is going to pay off. Then you may be finding that this month definitely does deliver. But I've got extremely lucky vibration, so landing the right job, the right position, you just could get, you know, that massive pass that you've been hoping for in connection with your study. There might be other goals that you're trying to achieve. Whatever it is, I've got great success. In connection with your finances, now you are going to be finding that this month opens up lots of opportunities, and I see you going through a lot of information to find these opportunities. So whether it means contracts or agreements, doing research, whether it means that you've got an opportunity for a secondary income to come through that is going to be a lot better. I just see you making these agreements and being very, very happy with the outcomes. In connection with your health and your well-being, this is one of those months that you really do need to deal with things as they're happening, okay, rather than kind of, you know, leaving everything to the last minute or just kind of trying to achieve too much at once. Sometimes we can set ourselves up for failure without even realizing it. You know, I'm going to, you know, exercise more, I'm going to walk the dog, I'm going to, you know, eat healthy, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then all of a sudden you've got, you know, you're chained to the desk, you're finding that there's one social activity after another, so you've kind of, you know, like you're setting yourself up for failure. So this is about, listen, how about you just nip one thing in the bud as you go along, and then while you're doing that you'll tend to find that you actually achieve your goals faster and quicker, and you're a lot more happier and healthier. In connection with your relationships, this month is all about you having a bit of patience, but also knowing that not to push too hard for what you may want. It's not saying that you don't deserve it, okay, because you may, you know, it may be exactly what you want, and you may be pushing for an answer, you may be pushing for a commitment, you may be pushing, you know, for things to be a lot more solid and a lot more, you know, like supportive within your relationship dynamics. But sometimes it's about putting that forth and having a bit of patience and knowing that you've got to give the other person a bit of time to adjust or adapt to this, okay? And this can go very strongly for those that are single and looking. You may be finding that, you know, you're quite keen on somebody and somebody's quite keen on you during this month, but don't push it. Okay, let things unfold. Don't put the cart before the horse. You know, when are we getting married? Oh, I want to have kids, you know, and this is only their first date, you know. So just slow it down enough to actually enjoy it. And I think that you'll find that this month delivers quite nicely.